we have CS Sanjeev sir with us. He'll be talking on introduction to CSR initiatives and benefits to donors. So he's a Central Council member at ICAI, Chairman of Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, Vice Chairman, Accounting Standards Board, ICAI. He's a volunteer at Can Support, working for cancer-affected people. He's also a trustee at Sri Krishna Ayurvedic Hospital and a trustee and volunteer at Blind Ashram. So, and he is greatly associated with Ekal Vidyalaya Sanstha. So now over to you, sir.
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll just put up my presentation.
Yeah, no worries. If you want, I can do that for you.
No. I
Okay.
will be able to do it now.
Okay, thank you.
Are you able to see this, Anubha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So very good afternoon to you all. So as Anubha mentioned, I'll be talking about the CSR, the activities for which CSR is available. So in 2013, when the new Companies Act was introduced, so Section 135 of the Companies Act has enabled the flow of funds from the corporate sector for the social responsibility aspect. So that's why it's called corporate social responsibility. The corporate is discharging the social responsibility, and this has helped many organizations, to take up many programs, even in the Can Support that I'm talking about. So one of the company gave substantial financial help because that was counted towards their obligation. So companies are required to spend 2% of their profits for the CSR activities. And although as on date it is voluntary, however, the government is making it more and more stringent if the companies are not spending this money. So together, according to various...
Really sorry to interrupt. Sir, can we have the talk in English, Hindi mix, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
सो अगर एक एस्टिमेट के हिसाब से बात करें तो मे बी 30 से 40 हजार करोड़ रुपया CSR फंड्स का है जो कि वेरियस एक्टिविटीज में जाएगा. एंड ऑफ कोर्स इसमें से काफी सारी कंपनीज ऐसी हैं जिनके अपने ट्रस्ट हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल रिलायंस फाउंडेशन, देन देयर इज टाटा ट्रस्ट एटसेट्रा, हु प्रेफर टू स्पेंड इट थ्रू देयर ओन ट्रस्ट, बट अल्टीमेटली वो ट्रस्ट भी कहीं ना कहीं डोनेशन अमाउंट को यूज करते हैं. So there's a huge scope for the legitimate project. Of course, challenge is always that how to approach them and whether they see you as someone who is doing the genuine activities. So I'll just, talk briefly about the provisions under the Companies Act, which can be utilized by your organization as well. So to whom it is applicable? कोई भी कंपनी जिसकी नेटवर्थ 500 करोड़ से ऊपर हो, या टर्नओवर यानी कि रेवेन्यू 1000 करोड़ से ऊपर हो, या नेट प्रॉफिट उसका 5 करोड़ से ऊपर हो ड्यूरिंग एनी फाइनेंशियल ईयर, सो दे शैल कॉन्स्टिट्यूट अ CSR कमिटी ऑफ द बोर्ड. CSR कमिटी में मिनिमम 3 डायरेक्टर्स होते हैं, जिसमें से एक इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर होता है, और इसके फंक्शन होते हैं टू फॉर्मुलेट अ पॉलिसी which will indicate the activities which can be undertaken by the company and recommend के कहाँ पर पैसा खर्च करना चाहिए कंपनी को. बोर्ड की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ये रहती है to ensure that at least 2% of the average net profit of the company during the last 3 preceding financial year is spent on the CSR initiatives. तो कम से कम 2%, अगर किसी कंपनी का प्रॉफिट 100 करोड़ रुपया है तो वो 2 करोड़ रुपया CSR पे स्पेंड करे. ऑफ कोर्स CSR में अपने एम्प्लॉइज के वेलफेयर के लिए जो पैसा स्पेंड करते हैं दैट इज नॉट काउंटेड. अगर वो सैलरी भी देते हैं उसके लिए दैट इज नॉट काउंटेड. एंड द प्रेफरेंस इज टू बी गिवन टू द लोकल एरियाज. जिसकी सपोज एक कंपनी बड़ौदा में है, भरूच में है, तो उसके आसपास की प्रेफरेंस रहती है कि वहां पर उस पैसे को वो स्पेंड करे. एंड द कंपनी फेल्स टू स्पेंड सच अमाउंट देन द बोर्ड हैज टू गिव द रीजन व्हाई दे हैव नॉट बीन एबल टू स्पेंड सच अमाउंट. हालांकि उसके लिए कोई अभी पनिशमेंट नहीं है, बट गवर्नमेंट इज नाउ प्लानिंग टू मेड इट मैंडेटरी वेरी सून. एंड गवर्नमेंट ये कह रही है अगर आप पैसा स्पेंड नहीं करेंगे तो आपको एक अलग अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर करना पड़ेगा गवर्नमेंट के पास. सो ऑब्वियसली एवरी कंपनी वुड लाइक कि वो पैसा खुद से स्पेंड करे. सो CSR पॉलिसी जो कंपनी की होती है उसमें वो एक CSR प्रोजेक्ट्स की लिस्ट देती है जो कि कंपनी इज थिंकिंग टू अंडरटेक एंड मॉनिटरिंग द प्रोग्रेस ऑफ सच प्रोग्राम्स. कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटीज परमिटेड है? बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज परमिटेड हैं, बट वन नीड्स टू कीप इन माइंड दैट the programs or activity which benefit only the employees of the company and their family will not be considered as CSR activity. Plus, it should not amount to giving donation to any political party. Now, which are the activities? And certainly your activities fall into this. One is eradicating hunger, poverty, and malnutrition, including promoting healthcare, including preventive healthcare. So, first तो यहाँ पर भी आ जाता है, and sanitation and making available safe drinking water. Second is promoting education, including special education and employment. Third is promoting gender equality, empowering women, setting up homes and hostel for women, orphans, setting up old age homes, etc. Fourth is ensuring environmental sustainability, ecological balance, protection of flora and fauna. Then protection of national heritage, art and culture. Measures for the benefit of armed forces, training to promote rural sport, nationally recognized sports, etc. Contribution to Prime Minister National Relief Fund or the PM Care Fund, जो अभी लॉन्च किया था कोविड के टाइम पे. And then this is directly related to you. Contribution to incubators or research and development project in the field of science, technology, engineering, and medicine, funded by the central government or state government or public sector undertaking. So certainly your activities will fall into this. And then contribution to public funded university, IITs, DBTs, Ayush, DRDO, ICAR, ICMR, etc. And then rural development projects, slum development, area development, disaster management. और ये broad guidelines है. अगर कोई activities इनके अंदर fall करती है, इनके आसपास fall करती है, even that is allowed. So for you, particularly this 9A is allowed, and even the first point which I said, the healthcare, including the preventive healthcare. So certainly it falls into that, and I would strongly suggest that you build the profile of your organization, the activities that you are doing, and through the context, you should reach out to the relevant people, saying that हम लोगों ने ये काम किया है और this is our proposal. Of course, हो सकता है किसी एक से आपको उतनी फंडिंग नहीं मिलेगी, but then it is possible अगर किसी large industrial house को आपकी activities में interest आता है, if they feel that these are genuinely good activities, then certainly it will be possible to raise the funds through them. And of course उसका proper account रखें, proper utilization certificate आपको बनाना होगा, अपने accounts को audit कराना होगा. But I've found that if you maintain transparency, it's always difficult to raise funds, but now with the CSR provisions, it has become slightly easier. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, I can take up the questions. And thanks to the organizer for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Singhal. That was really very enlightening, and for showing us a way forward, because all of us are very eager रिसर्च के लिए कैसे क्या है और उसके लिए फंडिंग करना ही, जुगाड़ करना ही रहेगा. तो आपने हम लोगों को बताया है कि भाई कंपनी से बात कर सकते हैं और कैसे क्या हो सकता है, एंड उनका ऑब्लिगेशन भी है एंड लॉ भी है. तो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर हेल्प, रियली अप्रिशिएट. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you.